Hey, how's it going?
Hello, good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you.
Would you like any maps?
Nope, we're all good.
Just be careful, there's some snow up there.
Yeah.
Also, tomorrow we're closing at 5 p.m.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
On today's adventure, we're back in Shenandoah National Park for a quick sunset hike in the snow. We entered the park today from Route 211 at the Thornton Gap entrance, and we'll be heading north on Skyline Drive about 15 miles to hike North Mount Marshall. Mount Marshall is made up of two summits, the north and the south, which are separated by about a mile. Our plan is to hike to the higher of the two, North Mount Marshall. Today's hike will be 1.2 miles out and back, 275 feet of elevation gain, and the summit is 3,368 feet above sea level. Around mile marker 16, you'll come to an unmarked lot with about 8 parking spots. You can park in this area and connect onto the Appalachian Trail, and today we'll be hiking north, following the white blazes to the summit of North Mount Marshall.
So we just made it to the spot where the elevation starts to pick up, and we're getting really close to one of my favorite spots for catching a sunset. So really excited to get up there and show you all what that looks like. But it is very cold today, way colder than I anticipated, but I got some hot chocolate in the backpack. So we're gonna go get up here, set up a time lapse for the sunset, and just see how long we can wait out the cold weather. As you finish making that last bit of elevation, you'll see this rock behind me. So if you continue that way, up the rocks a little bit, that is where my secret spot is that I'll bring you back and show you for my sunset. But we're actually gonna continue left here on the Appalachian Trail, following the white blazes. There's a couple spots you can get a decent overlook, and there is the US Geological Survey marker up there as well. But let's go ahead and finish the rest of the trail. We just made it to this second or third overlook spot, and the weather is a little bit worse than we anticipated, and I really wanted to capture my sunset spot down the trail a little bit. So we're gonna turn back. We're still about a quarter mile away from the geological marker, but with these storms rolling in, we just want to be safe today. As we're heading back down the Appalachian Trail, we're heading back to that sunset spot. With this inclement weather, the park being closed tomorrow, the park ranger telling us to be safe out there, we definitely wanted to assess the situation once we got out here and made the best, safest decision for us. So of course we decided to turn back to catch this sunset spot. And then we're just a short walk back to the car. One thing I wanted to point out is it's always important to be prepared and ready to pivot your plans and assess the situation when you're out on a trail in the backcountry doing anything outdoors like this to maintain proper safety. And we just made it back to the spot where it turns left for the Appalachian Trail, but we're gonna continue on right up this rock behind me. It is a little bit of a rock scramble, and with the weather, we're definitely gonna be safe. All right, so we just made it to the top of my favorite spot, and we got a text from Shenandoah National Park. Definitely recommend signing up for their text if you're planning on hiking here. I'll leave the link for that in the description below. But with the park closing early today, we're gonna go ahead and head back to the car. But this is just absolutely beautiful up here. And finally, if you see that rock right over there, you can cut through the woods and find another awesome spot to sit and enjoy the sunset. Thanks for hiking with me to North Mount Marshall. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this adventure, and please stay tuned for our next video.